Welcome home, Modesto. Deonna here with Exit Realty Consultants. Thank you for joining me. I am at the City of Modesto office, and we are going to be interviewing the county assessor. So he has some valuable information to share with us, so why don't you come on and join me.
Thank you for joining me today. Once again, my name is Deonna Smith with Exit Realty Consultants, and I am here with the Stanislaus County Tax Assessor, Don Gaekle, and he is going to be sharing some valuable information with us about property taxes for homeowners. First of all, I would like to thank you for joining me and taking the time out to talk with us. And the first question that I'd like to ask you is, with all the home prices and the home sales, the increase this year, how is that going to affect homeowners?
Well, it's going to impact them in two ways. People buying homes today and through this past year with the rising market are going to be establishing new Proposition 13 base values.
Okay.
Those are going up now, so as they go up, month by month, people will have a little bit higher Prop 13 base value. And that's critical because if you look back on the history of the last big increase in the real estate market, peaked in the summer of 2006. People bought homes at that time at very high prices.
Right.
And I think the average market value for a home at that time countywide was around $250 a square foot. And January 1st this year, it's around $125 a square foot. So there's a big difference in value.
Okay.
That's critical for people who purchased a home in the last peak and still own that home, because those people have had their values reduced under Proposition 8, which was passed the same year as Proposition 13.
Okay.
And that requires our office to assess property either at their Prop 13 index value, adjusted annually for a CPI, or their current market value on January 1st, whichever is less.
Okay. Now, how often are these property values assessed?
For properties establishing a base value, we only appraise property when there's been a change in ownership or when there's been new construction. So those are the two circumstances that we will establish new Prop 13 base values.
Okay.
Now, for properties that were reduced under the guidelines of Proposition 8 because of decline in market value, those values were required by law to review annually.
Okay.
And so we're looking at the value as of January 1st of any given year. Now, this year, there's been a tremendous increase in the market.
Absolutely.
I'd say on average, the trend lines indicate about 25%. That's a big, ballpark number.
Okay.
So for people who purchased at the peak of the last market and still own their home, likely they're going to see that full increase in market value this year. Okay. For homeowners that were on their Prop 13 value last year and were not under a reduced value scenario, the CPI index this year is only 0.45%.
Okay.
So unless there were any other changes in ownership or new construction on their property, they'll see very minimal increase in their assessed value this year.
I have another question. As far as the appraisals, are they done in-house, or are those from a pool of appraisers that are out of the system?
All our appraisals are done in-house by state licensed appraisers that we have trained within the office for the most part.
Okay.
We do have some appraisers that came to us with fee experience from the outside, private appraisal experience. And we have some appraisers who came from other assessors' offices that were trained there. But all our appraisals are done in-house.
Okay, great. Well, thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate you once again for taking the time. And thank you, homeowners, for sharing with us today. For more information, community news you can use. Have a great day.
Well, there you have it. Thank you for joining me. We were able to hear about how property taxes is going to affect homeowners for this year with our county tax assessor Don Gaekle. If you'd like more information, there's going to be a free event entitled What is My Home Really Worth? And that's going to be at the Ceres Community Center this Friday at 7:30 a.m. Call me or email me for more details. Have a great day.